Hey children, welcome to today's class. Are you doing well? Good. Today we are going to discuss about the towns, trades, and the centers that produced and supplied goods. Do you remember what we discussed in the previous section? Yes, about the occupations and other related occupations, Ikta and Jagrutari, etc. For today's section, we will start with a description from textbook. This description is about Vijayanagara. Can you recall the name Vijayanagara? Where we discussed this name before? Yes, one of the kingdoms of medieval period. This description was wrote by Niccolo Conti, an Italian traveler who visited India. From this description we get the information that the great town Vijayanagara is situated near steep mountain ranges. There was attractive gardens and groves in this town. It was a prosperous town. The market of this town was full of costly goods. So, the agriculture progress created favorable conditions for the prosperity of trade and commerce. Do you know which were the commodities traded to other countries from India? Indian spices, textiles, leather, gems, sandal, metals, pearl, ivory, etc. These commodities attracted traders to India. Do you know which was the famous trade center in Kerala during medieval period? It's Calicut. Cotton textiles were exported from Calicut. These textiles were known as calico in the European market. Kozhikode was called Calicut by the Europeans. Several traders from different parts of the world reached India in the medieval period. The foreigners who engaged in trade with India were Chinese, Arabs, Portuguese, Dutch, English, and French. Next, we will discuss about the towns. These are the descriptions of Ibn Battuta, the Moroccan traveler who visited during the Sultanate period, and Ralph Fitch, the English traveler who visited during the Mughal period. Ibn Battuta gave us the information that towns in India was highly populated and wealthy. The streets of cities were filled with diverse goods. Delhi and Daulatabad were the colorful cities. Next, Ralph Fitch, the English traveler, found that Agra, Fatehpur Sikri, and Ahmedabad are bigger than London, the biggest city in the world, and Delhi is a big and wealthy city. Do you know where these towns were developed? Towns developed around the production centers and markets. The major towns developed during medieval period were Dhaka, Paitan, Kanchipuram, Urayur, Madurai, etc. The major trade centers in medieval India were Delhi, Agra, Ahmedabad, Surat, Murshidabad, Calcutta, Dhaka, Paitan, Hampi, Kanchipuram, Mahabalipuram, Urayur, Tanjavur, and Madurai. Now, in Kerala, which were the trade centers during medieval period? Kozhikode, Kochi, and Kollam. Did you notice one thing? All these centers were situated in the coastal area or on the banks of river. This helped to export the commodities easily. Next, we will discuss about the workshops. Here is a description about the workshops and the occupational groups by Bernier, the French traveler. From this description, He gives us the information that Karkhanas were the centers that produced and supplied goods for the palaces of Mughal kings and nobles. Which are the other occupational groups mentioned in this description? Embroiders, goldsmith, dyers, and cobblers. So, today we learned about the towns, commodities that attracted traders to India, the foreign traders, trade centers, and karkhanas. So that's all for today. Take care and also study well.